here for Women's Empowerment Month. So definitely be proud to be a woman. It's March and we need to celebrate our feminism. So ladies, give yourselves a round of applause. Okay, so I'm very excited to be here. Before you guys say I'm very honored, I hope to really just truly inspire. I hope to awaken the lion and the lioness that's lying dormant inside of you. We are all champions and we all aspire to greatness, so I hope that I can impact you in a special way. All right, so I'm here to really stretch your minds and push your minds to the limit. I want to keep this very interactive, more so like a conversation. So, do I have your permission to be 100% transparent with you guys?
Yes.
Okay. All right, great. All right. Lovely. Well, if you can, take out a notepad. You want to take copious notes. I'm going to be giving you guys key nuggets that I've learned from my experiences in corporate America. I was a college student just a short time ago, and I want you guys to be able to really take that information and take it home with you. Okay? So, that we're not complete strangers, I'm going to introduce myself. My name is Princess Kobi Morton. I'm originally from Detroit, Michigan. Hey. Yes, I went to... Okay, great. Yes. So I'm from Detroit. I went to Hampton University. From there, I went to Howard University. Moved to Atlanta, Little Rock, and now I'm here. So I share that with you guys to say your journey. I mean, you're in college right now. You're just getting started, and you have the world at your fingertips. So I'm really, really excited to see where you ladies and gentlemen are going to go within the next few years. What I've accomplished, I told you I was a Hampton University graduate, a Howard University graduate. I actually got into sales, I got into consulting, marketing, business development, leadership, and also project management. So I say that to not impress you, but to impress upon you that anything is possible. I'm from Detroit, from the worst neighborhood in Detroit. So for me to get out and really move on with my life and impact people in a positive way, if I can do it, anybody can do it, trust me. Okay? All right, so where I'm going. Okay, so what you really want to know and what you really want to hone in on is your definiteness of purpose. You want to have a crystal clear vision of where you're going in life. So right now you're just getting started, you're laying the roots and the foundations, but you really want to think, what do I want to do when I graduate? Where do I want to be? Where do I see myself? How do I want to impact people? So you really want to start thinking about that and its definiteness of purpose. Why am I here? What purpose was I put to serve on this world, okay? So you want to look into belief. You want to think about how powerful is belief. Anything is possible, guys. I'm just so excited. You guys have no idea what incredible things you are going to do. You're going to impact and help so many people. You're going to change the world. But you have to believe that you can do it. You have to know without the shadow of a doubt that you have that crystal clear vision, that mindset, and you're going to get it done by any means necessary. All odds against you, you can do it. Okay? All right, so you want to look into entrepreneurship. When I was in school, I was taught to go to school, get good grades, graduate, go get a good job. You want to look into business ownership, definitely. So I want you ladies to remember, and gentlemen, remember the wealth principles, okay? Our wealth principles are residual, leverage, and business ownership, okay? These three wealth principles I learned later on in life, and I really wish I had someone to tell me when I was in college like you guys. So the three wealth principles again, residual, leverage, and business ownership. Residual income is leverage income. You do something one time, but you reap the benefits again and again and again, like a CEO. So let me ask you guys a silly question. Who in here has a cell phone? Okay, all right. Who in here has an iPhone?
Whatever.
Okay. Okay,
But tell us.
Billions upon billions, okay? His family is literally set for life. So he created the concept of Apple computers, Apple Inc. But when you think about it, his family reaps the benefits from that one idea again and again and again and again and again. That's residual income. Very important for you to have. The second wealth principle is leverage. Once again, wouldn't it be smart to have a clone of yourself, to have somebody just as incredible and as fabulous as you, do the exact same thing that you're doing to make you money, right? Definitely. So leverage, you definitely want to have some aspect of leverage in your life. The third aspect of wealth principles is business ownership. You must own a piece of the land. You don't want to rent, you want to own. You don't want to work for, you want to employ. You want to be the business owner, the CEO. So what are our wealth principles? First one is residual. What's the second one? Leverage. And what's the third one?
Business ownership.
All right, yes, so exciting. You guys are all me. So this is Women's Empowerment Month, right? So I'm going to save our lovely lady, you saved the best for last, but I'm going to talk to you guys about some men who have really shaped my life, who have really helped me culminate everything I know about business, entrepreneurship, and wealth principles, okay? Some of my personal mentors. Eric Thomas. Anybody familiar with Eric Thomas? E.T., the hip-hop preacher? Okay, definitely look him up. He's all over YouTube. He's all over the internet. And this guy, he has an incredibly magnetic, powerful story to the point where you literally hear him and you hang on his every word. So E.T., the hip-hop preacher, definitely look into him. He's phenomenal. One thing that he really shared with me that kind of stuck with me a lot, he tells a story about being successful, right? And the key thing that really hit home with me was when you want to succeed as much as you want to breathe, then you'll be successful. So think about how we use oxygen, right? Unconsciously. But what if we started choking? What if you're sipping your mocktail and you can't breathe anymore? You don't think about anything else but getting air. So that's how bad you have to want to succeed in life. Your parents have sacrificed and they made a way for you to come here and get an education. You want to become successful. You want to make them proud. You want to make something out of yourself. So you literally have to want to succeed as bad as you want to breathe. Eric Thomas. Okay, so now let's talk about John Maxwell. Oh my gosh, love this guy. He's an author, he's a pastor, and he's literally shared so many incredible things with me. So John Maxwell, I actually brought a copy of his book. And ladies and gentlemen, books are very important. You want to have leadership books. You want to have business books. You want to have books on finance, on marketing, on leverage, to elevate yourself, right? So John Maxwell talks about the inner circle. Is anybody familiar with your inner circle? Law of your inner circle. Okay, we have someone here. Okay, so the law of the inner circle states that the top 5 people you spend the most time with, you have their lifestyle. You have their income. You have the way that they travel, the way that they eat, the way that they move, and the way they shape, right? So, let's look at an excerpt in the book really quickly that I want to share with you guys. So, the law of the inner circle states, a leader's potential is determined by those closest to him. Very, very important. Okay, as I read on, I'm going to tell you guys about the value of raising up your inner circle. So when you think about your inner circle, sometimes you may have family members, you may have friends, associates, people that you work with that may not be so positive, right? And that's okay. You might have to, separate them from your inner circle, not spend as much time with them, but still keep them in the loop. You can still associate with them, but your inner circle is very powerful because that's going to determine where you're going to go in life. That's going to determine your future and your family's future. Okay, so this is the way you raise up your inner circle. Potential value. You want to surround yourself with other people who raise themselves up, other people who are elevating and moving to the next level. Positive value. Those who always excited about life. And it's like, yes, I'm ready to go. You want that person on your team. Oh, Miss Keisha, okay. You want this young lady in your inner circle because she's going to uplift everyone, right? Okay, personal value. Those who raise up the leader, okay? Those who elevate the leader. Those who pick someone up when they're falling down. Production value. Those who raise up others. And lastly, proven value. Those who raise up people who raise up others. So you see the underlying theme there is to elevate, to lift, to raise other people to succeed, and we all win together. So that's my take on John Maxwell. Love him. Okay? So he also taught me that you want to reach for the heart before you ask for the hand, right? So you really want to make a positive impact and touch someone in their heart, make an emotional connection with them before you ask them for anything. This is how you build a strong bond and move forward. Okay? Fruitful relationships are key. So you need to feed others before you feed yourself. Napoleon Hill, Think and Grow Rich. Oh my gosh. Guys, this book changed my life. I highly recommend you read it. And one of my mentors shared with me that multimillionaires, they read this book. On average, they've read it 13 times. 13 times they've read the same book. So that tells you something about it. This book is literally a manual on wealth principles, on leverage, on residuals, on business ownership. Think and Grow Rich. And what's really hilarious to me, guys, this book cost me less than $8. How about that? But it changed my life. It changed my family's life. And now I'm actually taking the information that Mr. Napoleon Hill taught me and sharing it with you guys. So very, very important to maximize on leverage. So Mr. Hill taught me that you want to really own who you are, own what you want, and command it, right? So I don't know if you guys know, but the universe is at our fingertips, right? We're all part of energies, negative and positive energies. The universe is at our fingertips. And we can literally command what we want out of life. If you believe it, if you think it, if you speak it, all of your actions will go towards you actually attaining whatever it is that you want. So that's very, very powerful. Okay, so the book talks about a plan. My mother always told me a woman that fails to plan is a woman that plans to fail. I'll say that one more time. A woman that that fails to plan is a woman that plans to fail, right? So you don't want to plan to be a failure, do you? Is that what you're here for? No, exactly, right? You want to plan to be a successful individual. So you have to have a plan. What is your major? Okay, how many credit hours do you need every single semester to stay on target? What type of internships do you need to be involved in? Who do you need to reach out to for a mentor to help you get to where you need to go? You need to have a plan. And it doesn't matter if you just started or if you're about to graduate. You definitely have to have a plan if you're going to be successful. Okay? So this book talks about having a plan. Having a plan to think and grow rich, right? So it talks about writing down exactly what you want out of life. How much money do you need to live comfortably? How much money would you like to live comfortably? What do you need to do? What efforts do you need to focus yourself on? What type of people do you need to surround yourself with, right? Once you've written that out, then the next step is execution. So, knowledge, you can have all the knowledge in the world, you can have all the degrees in the world, you can get all this education, but if you don't apply it, it's worthless. So you have to apply your knowledge, right? You have to learn what it is that you need to know to be successful and execute and put it into action. And if you don't know how to do it, it's okay. You find somebody who can help you. You find a mentor. That's what I did. So, definiteness of purpose. Once again, when you think about that hot, white, burning desire, why am I here? What is my purpose? What is my calling, right? get there, right? But definiteness of purpose, you definitely need to know that, because I'll tell you one thing, if you're not counting, you're being counted. Did you guys catch that? If you're not counting, you are being counted. CEO and employee mentality. CEOs count. Employees are being counted. So you want to count. You want to be the CEO. You want to be that business owner. Definiteness of purpose. So in this book, the last piece talks about the 6 ghosts of fear. The 6 ghosts of fear really impacted me, because a lot of times unconsciously, you don't even realize that you're worried and you're fearful of so many things. A lot of us are guilty of these things, and once you start to realize it, you can overcome it and move forward. The 6 ghosts of fear: poverty, fear of criticism, fear of ill health, fear of loss of love of someone, fear of old age, and fear of death. Now, when I mention these, can you guys think of at least one thing that you worry about unconsciously that may bother you a little bit? Yeah, definitely. So once you start to realize what are you fearful of, you start to think about it, and you start to talk to people about it, and eventually you can overcome your fears, because worry is what holds us back from being successful. So you continue to think about, why am I fearful? Why can I get to the next level? Why can I do this? Why can I become successful? It's because you're fearful and you're worried. And sometimes we're fearful of things that are out of our control. We can't even do anything about them. But we spend so much time focusing and worrying on them to the point where it just takes over. You don't want that to happen. You want to overcome your fears and overcome them quickly. Okay, so, I almost forgot. I have a secret to share with you guys. But I need a special brave lioness or lion volunteer from the audience.
That's all I want to go to. I just get that.
All right, let's give Miss Keisha a round of applause. Come on, okay, so for our exercise here, I'm going to tell you the secret, and I need you to tell everybody else what the secret is, okay? But I need you to scream it really loud, and if you want, you can like dance around or do something silly, okay?
Yeah, pretty much.